work.
Art is my soul.
I try not to touch it.
No running!
I get lost here.
I just like to look at all the work.
Art is my soul.
No running!
I try not to touch it.
I get lost here.
I just like to look at all the work.
Art is my soul.
No
I
running!
try not to touch it.
I get lost here.
Art is my soul.
I try not to touch it. I didn't mean to touch it. It just fell and it broke.
That is a mid-century Egyptian vase. It's from the 1950s. That is somewhat irreplaceable. Why are you handing me the pieces?
Dr. Johnson, I'm really sorry. I know that I wasn't supposed to come here, and I know that I'm not welcome back here. But my mom dropped me off because she said she needed a nap.
How is Beverly? You know we went to school together.
I get lost here.
I just like to look at all the work.
Art is my soul.
I know it's not on purpose that I'm here. My mom said, go entertain yourself, and then I tried to go to the bathroom, but I couldn't find it, and then I saw this room that said, don't enter, and I was just like, is it a museum test, or is it guided?
We're the Metropolitan Museum of Art. We don't do tests.
Okay.
Does this seem like Cleveland to you? I came up to Cleveland. I have a very specific grudge.
I don't know. I'm just here on a special trip for the week. I'm not from Cleveland, nor am I from New York. I don't know your customs.
Very particular set of rules. There's no running.
Okay.
There's no braking.
Okay. And I guess no being in this back room since you seem bothered,
Because,
from what I can sense.
can you recall what the sign said that you just described walking fast?
It said, do not enter.
I just like to look at all the work.
Art is my soul.
I will be an art historian someday. When I see those pieces, you know, the Van Goghs, the Monets, the Renoirs, I just feel at peace.
I don't work here. I'm sorry. I don't know how I got on this floor. It seems like we're close to the roof. I see. It looks like it's farther down. I was actually trying to find the cafeteria because I'm kind of snacking a lot of time.
You seem really anxious, and you ended up on the impressionist floor. Just look. You'll feel it. You'll feel it,
Okay.
and it's beautiful.
My mom said not to let strangers touch me, so I felt it, but I did feel you touch my stomach.
You were making this really weird, and I'm just trying to get you to appreciate art. You seem like a young person who just doesn't really know what's going on, and it's
Absolutely correct. You're smart.
Thank you. It's the art. It's the art that does it for me.
Okay.
By
seeing more art, you become more smart.
Yes. You learn about culture, you learn about history, you learn about so much that just looking at the art makes you smarter.
Makes you smarter.
You might want to stare really hard.
Art is my soul.
Sir, you snuck up on me there. Are you making art in the museum? I'm from Pennsylvania, Scranton specifically. This is my first time in a museum of this size. I didn't know people made art while there was art to...
People come see a piece, and it speaks to them like you speak to me. And I try to reproduce it. Of course, this artist was a hack, and I can do better, as you can see. His three-dimensional analysis is pathetic. I know what he was trying to do with this.
Excuse me, sir. Jackson Pollock was not a hack. Those are not random splotches, all right? Just get your art together.
She's smart because she looks at art. You seem to be spending more time looking at your own drawings than the art on the walls.
Let me inform you of a small fact. She is an art history person. That's someone who can't draw. They just memorize facts. They're like critics. If someone tells them it's hip to take a crap on a piece of canvas and smear it around, they think it's great as long as somebody else says, oh, that speaks to me.
I get it.
And they
That
say
art historian is gonna get on your shit because you aren't supposed to draw on a Pollock.
I didn't think we were supposed to draw on any of the drawing, the painting,
I'm
art.
surprised the alarm didn't go off, and I really don't want to be part of this
Oh, let me
conspiracy.
tell you something about this museum. The alarm never goes off. Doesn't matter where you go, what you do. There's one grumpy guy, but he doesn't seem to have much exposure.
oh,
Jesus, another color by number, connect the dots. It's a Pollock!
you know what they said? They said they're going to get rid of the tan crayon, and I said no. So I came here and left a mark, and I'm going to tell Crayola where to stick it.
Sir.
See the billy club I was just clearly swinging?
Sir, you're not going to hit a child.
Her input is actually somewhat enhancing. Her three-dimensional perceptions are.
I don't even know what a three-dimensional perception is.
It's where there's a box instead of a cube.
No, I know what three dimensions are. I just find a lot of art talk pretentious.
Why do you work here?
It's a tough economy. And I got a billy club.
I know that. From my time. Not about the billy clubs, about the tough economy. Yeah.
The mill's closed. You get it.
I get it. It's hard times.
So my mom drops me off here at the museum sometimes, and it's not because I'm super annoying at home. It's because I'm super smart, and she doesn't know how to handle me, so this is the only place that she thinks I fit in. And that's also not true. I'm pretty sure that man who might be my father is also upset with me. I don't know. What are you gonna do, I guess?
So, what do you just have? I just got your coffee. I just wanted to check in and see what's going on in your family life.
I'm 8.
That is really such a coincidence, that timing.
I was saying I was 8 because of I shouldn't drink this, according to the morning show. They said children shouldn't have. Do you want me to drink it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna experiment. You live once, they say. Your turn.
I want to be there to introduce you to new concepts. How's your mom?
Oh, my mom's fine. It's
Did she talk about me?
My mom says it's rude to interrupt when people are talking. She's really nice. She spends a lot of time out at nighttime. I don't know where she goes. She puts me to bed and says, "Stay here," and then leaves a knife under my pillow.
Are you done?
Yes.
What about your father? Do you know anything about him?
No, my mom said that he was kind of an asshole and that he left us because he had to go work on the railroad tracks. I don't know what that means.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
A euphemism.
I'm 8.
That sounds like bullshit. I would introduce you.
See, this is a very interesting piece of performance art. I've never seen something like it at a Met. It's like, I want to really.
Oh, that's my friend. He likes to be a part of the art. Sometimes he just redraws the art, and he says that his drawings are better. So now I'd say he's trying to distract us from the art that he's...
Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
His name is Stephen. Similar to me, he doesn't really have much of a connection with his family.
Is he trying to be Christ on the cross? Is that what's happening?
Yes, that's pretty good. I'm what I was going for.
He's straightforward, so...
Oh, it's her.
You know, I think that kind of works better. Now, I just want to know the inspiration for this piece. You want to?
Well, in the center of the floor, the representation of the isolation of Christ in the modern era, and often being ignored by the majority, was what I was kind of going for.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of crap. And I'm an art historian. Like that. Are you just a little lost?
I specifically am lost. I've been out here a very long time. And I actually think that I do have to go. I don't have a watch, but just the sun seems to be setting. Mom said to go.
Can you hand me the big bone over there? Thanks.
Can you hand me the skull over there?
Oh, yeah.
I figured out something. Watch. I'm a dinosaur.
You look like a dinosaur.
It's because I am. I'm wearing a skull of a dinosaur.
Look at me. I have a funny bone.
When's the last time you saw your mom?
Well, she drops me off every day around 8:30 a.m. She's usually still wearing her sparkly outfit. And then she says, I'll come pick you up later, but I never know what later means.
How does she find you in the museum? It's so big.
So usually that weird man kicks me out around like dark time.
The man that pretends to be art or the man that's angry?
The man that's angry. But today he offered me coffee and I was confused. So I drank it, and then I tore down this T-Rex.
So your mother asked me to meet with you. I might be your father.
You too?
Wasn't aware she had a list of candidates. But she did ask me to talk to you because she thought that you had artistic tendencies and you might need some guidance. And she thinks that it's my fault. Genetic.
I'm 8. I don't fully understand what you're asking me. Anybody can color with a crayon.
When I was 8, I drew the moon and the sun, and I included the craters and... Yeah, oh my God.
There's a moon and a sun and a mountain.
Oh my God. Cancel the DNA test.
Look, sweetie, Mommy had a really long night and a really long morning after I dropped you off. So I think you remember when I took you to the Night at the Museum movie that you loved so much? You're gonna have that tonight, okay?
You're gonna leave me at the museum at nighttime?
Look, the paintings have a lot of adults in them, so you'll be fine. You're supervised. Just try not to break all of the bones. Just pick one dinosaur and, like, stick with it.
So don't worry, I'm not going to yell at you now. I just saw you talking to Susan. So it's one of the dinosaur bones.
Yep.
Did she say anything about me?
Gone.
The dinosaur.
No,
The person
girl.
playing with the bones.
The girl Susan.
No, she didn't speak of you. We were mostly talking about our absent mothers.
Go on.
So, an absent mother is a mother that
No, I'm familiar with the concept. Specifically, I don't care about your mother, her mother. I mean, I care about your mother. I'm sure
No,
she
it's
loves your
okay.
woman.
It's, most people don't seem to care about me by extension. Susan's mother. Cool, thanks. Susie's mother wears glitter outfits.
She's still doing that.
She's still doing that. And she likes to go out and leave little Susie here for long periods of time.
She said, why here though? Like, is it something to do with a person who works at the museum? Am I her father?
I think it's because she's been doing it repeatedly and Susie hasn't been kicked out yet, so that's become convenient for her. That'd be my approximation from what's going on. She didn't mention you, but you look nice in your uniform.
I'm a grown man and you're a child, and this is
I know, I'm
getting
just
to
trying
an
to
uncomfortable
listen,
place.
you seem to be asking a lot
I
of
really like
questions.
to look at the art.
Art is my soul.
I get lost here.
I didn't mean to touch it.
No running!
And that's